to come back to Mississippi without running. You young girls here today, young guys, believe me, this is the truth that I speak to you. Pull your pants off the book of your low intelligence.
All right. That's right. Pull them up.
And represent manhood.
Yeah.
Learn to think for yourself.
Yes.
And quit letting other folks motivate you to think in a way that will destroy not only you, your children, and your grandchildren.
All right.
Remember, we have good mothers and fathers in McComb.
Yes.
Don't let them tell you that we are no good. Don't let the politicians misuse you. We are being misused by politicians downtown McComb, Mississippi. How many politicians are here tonight? Tell me how many are here.
And we put them there.
And
they won't even help you. And we put them there.
Can you please, my brothers and sisters? As I go, I'd like to ask Mr. Brown to say a word if you don't mind. Mr. Brown, please say a word.
Put them away.
There you go. Say a few words, please.
Pull them away.
I feel like crying.
Don't put the children away. Help me. Not only that, all of it. Don't put them away. Help them.
It's unfortunate that in 2012 we have to gather for an incident like this. In the 1960s, the 1950s, we marched, we boycotted, we took all kinds of actions of civil disobedience that people of color might receive equality under the law. And in 2012, we come today because one of us, it may not have happened in McComb, Mississippi, has been gunned down by somebody. It does not matter who he was gunned down by, but the system that is supposed to protect us turned its back on us. And I want to say to you that while I appreciate and I respect what you do here today, it is absolutely nothing. It will do absolutely no good if this is the end of your support for Trayvon. Trayvon is symbolic. It is not the individual that you stand here to support. It's the idea of fairness and equality. Trayvon could have been any one of you standing here now. And the system would have treated you the same way. It wasn't because it was Trayvon. It was what Trayvon represents. It was who Trayvon represents. And today, all across America, Trayvon is representative of the black community. So this cannot be the end of what you do. This has to be a beginning of what you do. As I look at this crowd, I see many high school students. I see some of you who have just finished high school. If you are 18 years old and you're standing in this crowd and you are not registered to vote, you're not supporting the Trayvon movement. If you're 17 years old and you'll be 18 years old before the next election and you have no plans of going to register and vote, you really ought not to be in this crowd because you can't support this issue. Nobody cares how loud you holler unless you go vote. That is why your politicians are not here. Your politicians are not here because they don't respect you either. And I'm not talking about the white politicians. I'm talking about the black politicians. They don't have any respect for you because you make no demands of them. And you do not make demands of them because you do not vote. And they understand and they know that. In the last election, those individuals who were elected, they were elected only by a majority of the folk who went and voted, not by a majority of the folk who pay taxes. And they understand and they recognize that they don't have to be here because you don't make demands of them, because you are out